Hello, everyone. Welcome to a bonus stream. Since we couldn't stream on Tuesday. Oh, thank you for the follow there, Poke Side. Hope you're having a good day. So yeah, we're doing a bonus stream since I missed Tuesday. I figured I'd do some Satisfactory today. So we've sort of reached a point where we don't really have anything specific ongoing right now. We're sort of getting ready to expand. So I'm thinking that we start moving out this way. Ooh, little FPS jumps there. I don't know if you guys see that. I think we're okay. So yeah, we're gonna start, I think, expanding out this way. So we've got this factory. This is like the last one sort of out of the desert area. It's sort of our gateway, if you will. Honestly, I should have named this place Gateway. Oh well. And then we're going to head off this way. Now you can sort of see at the top of the screen there's some Explorer icons right here. So those actually are sort of off in the distance here. This is where we're heading next to build. We're going to build sort of like a big oil thing here because there's a lot of oil right like around here. I think there's a little bit over in this area. There's just a lot of oil there. Actually, I think we can do oil. Let's see. See what comes up. So that's the oil we're on right now. Yeah, there's a bunch of oil. And actually, that's not too far from us. So I wonder if we're going to have like a train that goes through here. And then there's a lot of oil over here. So this area is just very rich in oil. So let's take a look here. Now, I had built this sort of train layout, but I want to continue this one. I don't mind it, but I don't like the tower. I don't feel like we need the power lines anymore because we have trains. Like when we first built this setup, the power lines were sort of already running out this way. So I feel like I'm going to redesign this a little bit. So we're going to fly back here slowly. Alright, so one of the few things I did is I sort of cheated and I put in the Mark III blueprint designer here. Just because, why make a small one when you don't need it? So we're gonna go here, we're gonna clear this. And then, was this our power one? Let's take a look. Ooh, I may have just built that in me. Well, that's not good. Uh-oh. Hey, Shatter, how's it going? Oh, looks like my alert box did not go off, so it's using the wrong bot. Okay, that should fix that. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Right, well, there we go. I'm free! I'm free! Oh, I'm getting some echo. There we go. Checking for light leaks? Oh, because you're sleeping. Gotcha. I don't think we... Did we remember... Do you remember if we made these into blueprints? I'm starting to think that we didn't. Yeah, I don't think that was actually a blueprint. Well, that's not good. Or did some blueprints get deleted somehow? No, we just have the 4. Alright, well, time to make a new one. Alrighty, so. Foundations. So we're gonna go coated concrete. No, the power pylon wasn't it. The power pylon was this one. With like the more metal into it. So I think I just need to make a new one. Is this a good idea to go coated concrete? They look cool, but I think we're going to go asphalt. I feel like that's going to use too much coated concrete. Alright, so we got to put 1, 1. Alright, so that's going to be the base. And then I think a 4 on top of this. Now we need to figure out some way like to go out. So we could go like the inverted pipes. I sometimes feel like the inverted pipes don't look as good. Or maybe I need to figure out some way to like run the hypertube through this middle part. So what if we delete this? How can we put the hypertube in here? It's like normally I would do like that, but that won't look good here. So let's go back here. We're gonna go back to that one. And then we'll do the coated concrete on top here. Why did that one go lower? Okay. Okay, so this will be our train track on this one and on that one. What are we going to do here? What's going to make this look cool? I feel like this is almost too big now. I wonder if I should center one. So we like center it there. Bigger with a gap in the middle. Ooh, okay. Scrap the top here for a minute. So you think maybe like but like what if we had maybe like a half foundation in the middle? Just so I can place. I don't know why that keeps going up, but okay. So if we do a half in the middle. So half in the middle. So it won't be quite as cylindrical, Yeah, oval for the win. Okay, so I'm gonna put another half in here. And then let's do the half pipe things. That right? Okay. Sorry, quarter pipes. These aren't half pipes. And in here, I'm just going to go couple high. So then that's where a hypertube could go through. But what do we do at the top here? Because now we got like this slight difference here. But that could still look pretty cool. I mean, I could maybe fit in... Go back here to code it, just because I like the look of that. So, like... we could have the tracks here. I can sort of like this. This looks sort of cool. What if this one actually wasn't even that? What if we did like a, maybe a frame foundation here? Brought that down in there. What do you think of that? And then we have the hypertube. So we go transport. Sort of like that. That looks pretty cool. So you have a hypertube sitting in here. The only thing I don't know is if I like this edge here. So I think I need to figure out a way to make this a better looking edge. Ooh, okay, I got an idea. What if... something like that down here? That's sort of cool. It's not quite oval again, but that could be sort of fun. Fame the full length of the gap. Okay, so you want this to sort of go like that? I don't know if I like it the full length. I could see maybe if we like pushed it back like this, it might look a bit nicer. Because then it's a little more like fleshed out with it. But I feel like if it goes to the edge, it's going to look a little weird because you have like train platforms going on and off. Now, do you think I should fill in down here? Or leave that open? What do you think? So that if you're like, you're in here, and then you fall in and you're like, oh no, I'm stuck. Also just enjoying watching this get open. Let me through. Won't let me through. Alright. Fill the hole? Okay. Let's see. Natural path. We go in there. Then. Or, I mean, that does look good. It looks like it was designed that way. But, if you have an idea... I also realized my chat box isn't showing up. One sec, guys. So you're thinking of having... Well... Do you want to have just like a small square in the middle? That could be sort of fun. Again, if you fall down it, you're sort of stuck. But it's sort of funny. Oh no, I can't get out. There we go. That does look cool. I like that. That was a good idea, Shatter. Also, my chat box still isn't showing, and I don't know why. I'm going to quickly test something here. Oh, now it's showing. Sorry guys, just doing a quick test. I don't know why I went to Kick because I'm not live there, but alright. Alright. Yeah, I've had that on here this whole time, but you couldn't really see it. I think I had like a graphic on there that was making an issue. Anyhow. Alright, so we got that. I think that looks cool. Could I maybe do the... where's the transport? Should I do maybe hypertubes like 2 wide? So that if we wanted to, we could have like different routes going through here? No, I feel like with junctions now, we can sort of make that work. So, I'm just going to move this here, because I need to... Stacked? How stacked do you want them? Like, you want them like that? Stacked? Like, do you think it overlaps? Or, oh, you want like one above and below. I liked my stack, but like the only way I could do that would be like here, but even then I feel like that's gonna overlap too much. I'd have to like offset it maybe. So if it was like here, I do that. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. For now, just so I remember that they're there. And then okay, so now the trains, the railway. So can't nudge the rail. So I think I need to build one more over on each side so that I can delete it. Because I need the railway to sit out a little so I can join them together easier. Okay, so the train tracks will be there. Now, I had a thought of doing maybe like a track here, and then what do you think, Shatter? Does that look good, or do you think I should just scrap that idea? I mean, I could take this out, and I could put in maybe. Seriously? So I could put that in like that. I mean, that does look a little cleaner. Yeah, maybe that one. I just like the angle there. But does that mess up over here? Nope, that should be fine. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna good with that. Do the same thing. Oh, why did that not? That one. Sure. I love nudging. Honestly, that made building so much easier in this game. Okay, I like this. I think this looks good. Until I hit a wall. I think I need to extend the hypertube out a bit more. So let's just put that here. And we're just going to bring that to the same distance. Okay. I think that's looking pretty good. Alright. Now, see, I feel like it needs some sort of edge to this. think that's too industrial. So maybe, maybe a rounded concrete edge. It's sort of like a bumper. But I can't really paint that. So that is one downside. Also, it sort of looked like a marshmallow. No, not liking that either. Maybe I need to go something above it. Okay. Now, what can you do for coloring on those? Can you change anything on it? No. So maybe I am still better sticking... Well, high barrier could sort of be fun. Sort of gives it an edge. I don't know if I like the colors on it. Okay, so you can change the stripe. Maybe I do it the other way around. High inside edge, below outside edge. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be down there. All right. But you can only change it on that. Interesting. I like this design more than this one. Okay. Bit lighter, or did that not change really at all? Can't really tell. To black, customizer, material, and black. Unpainted. So they're very similar. I won't go that. Yeah, maybe I go the unpainted. Just a little bit more gray. Fine. Okay. I think that could be a good train station. The only other thing I can't decide is if I want to join power lines, but I'm good with that. So we'll call this Canyon Train Rail System. And this is 2 tracks on oval base. Select an icon. Green icon. We'll give it a color of green because why not? Load it. Save blueprint. Okay, now quickly just make sure it shows because I had it not. All right. Nice. I like it. Okay. Now what I need to quickly do is clear it. And then I need to build a base. So I know, Roxy. It's I just felt like I needed a stream to game. Can't talk. To stream a game, and Satisfactory is one that's always fun for me. So. I sort of missed you guys on Tuesday, and I haven't really had a chance to talk. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, I've noticed you guys have been into that quite a bit. And 8. 5-meter base. Yeah, you guys keep playing Peak, and I've watched a couple VODs, and I watched 10 minutes while I was on the train in Switzerland and then ran out of data. But it looks like a lot of fun, so I do want to get in on that with you guys. Hopefully you're not tired of it by the time I actually get around to playing. Okay, so 2 blueprints, nice. Alright. Sorry guys, forgot about the warning of your ears are about to get blown up because of that thing. Alright. Go. Alright. Now, the tricky part here, freeze, then fireball. Okay. So I wanted to make sure that the first one that goes out of here is straight. So in theory now, once that guy leaves, did I get that height right? Oh. Uh-oh. Am I off slightly? Well, this isn't quite center, so I guess we'll have that. Because it's not actually one apart. It's that, like, half space. So it's going to narrow down. Yeah, I didn't watch any of the, Unfortunately, I didn't watch any of that stuff, so I couldn't really say what you guys were doing for the Major Arcana. I don't think I've ever heard of that game. Or Major Arena, sorry, not Arcana. Oh, well, that would explain why. It didn't look very expensive, not gonna lie, which is always a good sign if you want something fun to play. You have to say it, so it has like audio to it to like pick up. Oh, interesting. Okay, now here's the hard part, guys. How do I get this thing to connect? Because if I do blueprint, Too steep. It would be funny if you had to, like, sneak around by going sneak, 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 so everyone could hear you. That'd be pretty funny. Well, shoot. I just noticed an issue with my blueprint. I was slightly off on one side. So it needs to go in more. Well, shoot. Spell that said rock. Interesting. Alright, Shatter, have fun. I hope you have a good day at work and then a good trip. I'm really confused what I did here. Is this even any different? I'm going to resave this one. I don't see any difference, but now I'm going to load this one. Because maybe it's this blueprint that's wrong. Very confused what I did. But at least that looks normal down here now. No coffee tonight? Okay, well that looks right. Maybe I was just missing the bottom piece down here. We can't get this to line up. Oh no! Oh, maybe this was the side that was wrong. You can't sneak by? Mission Impossible style, where you're like trying to sneak by super quiet? Oh no. Okay, yeah, that makes it a bit trickier. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I'm just gonna make it so the messages from the chat box actually disappear after a few. Hello, Ember! Okay, I think I fixed whatever the issue was here. Hopefully. Well, they can't chatter because someone read them. There's a lot of power slubs right there. I can turn off my cake stuff. I don't want to stream there. Okay. Okay, sir. Those go in here. Now I need to slowly get the track down lower, I think. So I think at this height, yeah, we're gonna like start running into stuff. Oops. Oh yeah, you guys have a bunch of people that moved in. How's that going? Did my game crash? Just gonna do a quick jump back here, guys. Well, that's good. Just gonna quickly fix the mistake I made in here. We got that fixed. Perfect. And then 5. That's a lot of kids. And then pregnant, so that's like one more. You still can't apply there? That sucks. Yeah, at least you'll have a house soon to stay at. Or they'll stay at. I thought I had this lined up pretty good, but a bit crooked. Oh well. I wonder if I should build one of these like 2 more high. Okay, we're going to fly back to the blueprinter. We're going to make one more blueprint, being a higher base. And not die of radiation. Even though I can't die right now, but that's okay. Uh-oh. I'm out of concrete. That's not good. Take off. Canyon rail 5. You have a cat being lovey-dovey? You know, that would be nice if my dog was doing that. Instead, she likes to go bark at everything. For like the 20th time today, I've had to tell her to stop being. She doesn't listen. Ooh, yeah, that. To bribe any creature, including humans. Okay. I'm getting a little bit of lag. I feel like I'm getting a little bit. This is pretty high amplitude. Oh, ooh, that sounds good too. That was not what I meant to do. It was also not what I meant to do. So that one works fine, but if I do this one for some reason... Ah, there we go. Still too steep. So... out there... to here. Why can't I click these things together? I mean, that works, I guess. Still, like, the merge point on this is so high. You confuse them? I mean, that would probably confuse me too, to be honest. Game? Right there. Ah, okay. That makes more sense. Ember, get Roxy a drink. Quick, it's important. But I'm gonna drink too, because I should. Okay. It's a little bit of a roller coaster at the start. I should level this out. Alright, so take that one out for a second. Concrete. Alright, Roxy. Have fun. You never know, one day you might see me there. It's been a hot 25 years since I played any Final Fantasy game. I think I played Final Fantasy VII in Japanese in like 2000. That's the last time I played any Final Fantasy game. That sounds about right. 2000? Maybe 99? Around there. Okay, I need concrete. Where do I keep concrete in this space? Ooh, chocolate milk. That's always nice. That's healthy, too. Main production floor. Thank you, Ada Elevator. I think the elevator now basically goes off every single time I get in the elevator. Well, that's good. There's nothing worse than spoiled chocolate milk. Milk, if you run out, it sucks, but it's whatever. But chocolate milk, if you run out, oh, that's the worst. Oh, we're at 99 items left to the next phase. Who knows? That might actually finish tonight. Not gonna be able to complete it though. I gotta wait for Shatter, so it's gonna be a little bit of time before I actually get to it. Alright, Roxy. Have a good night. Have a fun time with Final Fantasy. So. I get this to work again. Go here. No. Oh, I know. Okay, I know what I did. Oh, hi, I got this to work last time. It's higher up this time, that's why. And this blueprint thing is giving me grief. Okay, we go this. Oh, I didn't have it on auto connect. Gosh darn it. That one works. Why is it just that one? Can I just do it with only the one? Let's see, can I fix that manually? Okay, that's a bit more of a gradual slope up. I think this one, I almost maybe need to lower one, and then that one, maybe one. I'm thinking if I do that. Fix it I had to do on that thing? Alright, that. As much as it's nice to have things automate, I think that makes that look a little nicer. Just, it's not quite as steep. This one's still a bit steep. But I don't really know if I can deal with any change on it. Sort of making this more gradual back here. But I think I'm going to leave it that. Okay, now we need to fix this thing. So, here. Now here's the tricky part. So we're gonna bring this out. Oh no, actually, I wonder if I go here, about middle, and then we're gonna go down. I think one more. We do that, and then that reach there. Cool. Oh, nice. Only thing is I don't like this curve. So what can we do? We have Noodle. Noodle looks pretty good. Maybe I should just redo the whole curve there. Noodle that over. Just out of curiosity, I wonder what curve would look like here. Oh, you gotta go Noodle. Okay. So it comes down a little bit crooked at the start, just because we got to get in this line. And then I think we need a bit of a curve. So I think it's going to go here. We're going to land somewhere on here, then we're going to curve. We're going to curve with the river a little bit, and then we'll go up over and across. So that look. I don't really want it going up though, so Yeah, looks pretty good. Wonder if I should just make this the height all the way across. And then maybe I need to do something different here. I'll worry about that a bit later. Maybe I need to make like a curved corkscrew track or something. But let's worry about this part first. So I was thinking of having it like follow. But that's going up in height, so does that look pretty level? I think so. And this is going to go over here. Again, I think the height is too much, so it's a little bit up. Fine with a little bit of it up. Oh, but the hypertube didn't go. Interesting. It's okay, because I think what I want to do for the hypertube is I think we're going to want a branch here. Because we're going to probably need, if I recall, there's oil that way. I think there was a bunch of oil right around here. Yeah. Well, it only shows one, but I'm pretty sure there was like 3 or 4 nodes in there. So we'll have that branch that way. Should I go that node? Just while I'm here, let's just delete that for a second. If I do this one, that, and then make curve. Okay. Okay. I like it. Now, avoid the trees. All right, Shatter, have a good night. Hopefully, when you join us again in a Sunday or two, this track will be complete and I'll be starting on getting oil. What do you think of this just before you head off? And we're going to have a junction going from here that way as well. I'm thinking I might make this flat and try and do like a corkscrew at the base here. So I feel like that's going to be my Sunday stream, is figuring out how to corkscrew the tracks down here. Or some sort of like gradual decline over here. I feel like there's room for it here, so... Because I don't like this, like, up and down. Yeah, I think I might even start deleting some of these, so... Yep, have a good one. Sleep well. Okay, so this one, I want to go straight. That's a good height. Did forget to check if it was straight, but yeah, that looks pretty straight to me. So we're going to change all this. Need to get rid of that. Okay, so we're going to go straight. Where the edge of it is right there. I feel like pretty straight. We're going to go up though. That looks really straight. Maybe that, yeah. One of those under that. Like it, okay. So we're going to leave this disconnected from that for now. And we're going to have to build in some sort of like ground thing there. Okay. This has been pretty straight. We're going to have a little bit of up here. That's fine. A little bit of elevation is okay. I don't want anything too crazy here. This is a fairly flat area. Okay, so fairly flat. How far up can I bring this? Right there. Now, the first explorer a little ways further, so we got to keep going. Hoping with this one, get over the river. Too long. Okay, right there. Yeah. Pretty straight to me. Or elevation wise, same height, I mean. Okay. Nice and smooth through the canyon. Can it go straight? I think so. There. That looks pretty good. And then, how straight is this? So where's the explosion? Should be right around here. Okay. So this was my marker of where we were going to build. So thinking something like that, because that's going to sort of put me in line. I think we need to go a little higher, though. There? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is where the entrance. So I don't want to start here yet. Power slug. I don't want to build too far in here yet because we're gonna have some sort of like wind through here. I don't really know how I want the trains run and how we're going to build here yet. But we're going to be building a bunch of towers in this area. Like, I'm pretty sure this might turn into like a power plant up here. Because there's oil there, there. Pretty sure there was one. There's a couple over there. I think there's one out here. I think that's a rock covering it. Oil there. Oil there. Yeah, there's a lot of oil in this area. So we're going to be turning this probably into rocket fuel. That's my guess. Let's see. Rocket fuel requires nitrogen, which I just realized I don't think I can't get nitrogen until the next tier. So I don't actually know if there's a nitrogen node here. But let's see, rocket fuel is the blender as well. So again, next here. Huh. fuel, nitrogen gas, sulfur, and coal. So just in this area, let's see. What do we have for coal around here? Like, where am I going to be bringing stuff in from? Like, this area is a pretty tapped out for coal. Is there... Oh, okay, we got coal that way. Oh, yeah, so there's a bunch of coal nodes over here. I remember that. There's like a river that goes up this way. So we're probably going to need to have trains go out that way for coal. Especially if there's 4 nodes. Pure... No, normal. Okay. And then sulfur. How are we looking for sulfur around here? I think there's one up on a cliff up here. Impure. That's not good for that. What's that? Impure. Well, we already have a track that's going by this one, so we could maybe build a station for that. Okay. So there's definitely some things that we can do in the near future for this. I wonder if this should have been straight, but because if I was from here to there, it's almost straight. Probably didn't need that curve, but I sort of like it. Oh, right, because we're going to go that way. Okay. Can I... So I have this built in already. Don't want it to be a different height though. Too high. Worried that the train might hit that top part. So maybe I need to move it slightly. Do that. Now build? Are you kidding me? No, I was thinking there. Want it to sort of be about the same height as that other one. Then should be fine. Invalid aim location. Maybe it's this. That's good. That's good there. Okay. So that's being dismantled. Or could it? I could leave that in there and then No, but I want the main branch to go that way. So... I hope I like this junction. I don't really like how the track here crosses high. I wonder if I should have made that one slightly higher up. But if I do that... See, that one I'm okay with. It's just this one. It like cuts through so low. I almost wonder if like this needs to come out just one. If this was then it goes okay. I like that better. And then for that one, a little bit smoother. Still a bit messy. I think this needs to be a circle in reality, but anyhow, this needs to be there. Gotta be maybe about here. Weird. Really, like, change the angle of that. Okay, so then what if we just go back off of the branch here? That can just keep that curve, and then this one yeah, we'll do that for now. Okay. I don't want to actually build this platform until I figure out if I want like a circle here. Or maybe this only has to go that way? I'll have to see. Maybe actually this goes the other way, the hypercube. I'll have to play around with it. Alright. I think we made some good progress. We got a good train track going out there. You can see it off into the distance. Maybe that'll go straight. Or, I don't know. We'll play around with it on Saturday, because I think I'm going to call it here. We're an hour and a half. It's for a bonus stream, not too bad. Well, Hypertube. Back to base. I'd be happy not to have these power poles. Well, they are nice because they give you like oh, they're running a lot of power through. I don't like them on top of the train tracks like that. I'm finding I don't like that look as much anymore. Alright, so we see what we get going up.
May I ask you if you've considered all the possibilities that the other direction might offer you?
I have not, Ada. Thank you. Thank you. That's good to think of. Alright, so I will be back on Sunday, 8:30 Pacific. We're going to be building probably like some sort of like spiral train way to get things down to the new track, or maybe something. We'll figure it out. I got to figure out what we're going to do. So that'll be sort of fun on Sunday at 8:30 Pacific. So take a look, check us out, and we will see you guys a bit later. Bye, all.